Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, December 27th, 2022. We're about to do an in-depth planetary puja, honoring the planets, the stars, the archetypes that rule the stars, planets that rule the stars, planets that rule the zodiac signs that planets are in, and more. To do this, we're using the chart of now based on my current time and location here in New Mexico in the United States. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and AstroVed astrologer, and I'm very happy to be doing this program Monday through Friday on this channel. This form of puja is something that Dr. Pillai taught to myself and Raja Malloy, Mina's brother, many years ago, and I'm very happy to be sharing it with more people. Dr. Pillai has talked about how the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is also a divine light being associated with all of them. And in doing this puja, we are invoking the blessings, the positive blessings of those light beings to come into our lives and into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. Each of these 12 little boxes represents a zodiac sign. I have drawn the chart also in chalk on a little blackboard that's on a side table here, and I'll use that space for doing the puja. To do the puja, I'm going to use some water. I'm going to use a lit tea light, an incense stick, a tangerine to represent the earth element, a bell for sound, and also a bowl of fresh flower petals. So we start the puja with first using the water as purification. I'm taking ring finger of my right hand, and I am dipping it several times into the water, sprinkling water on all four sides of the blackboard chart, sprinkling a few drops of water on top of myself, and also sending a few drops of water out into space towards all of you, so that whether you're watching this live or later on a replay, everyone is symbolically purified for doing this puja. Next, to start the puja, we start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles, and also an archetype who is a patron of astrology. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja, and we ask him to remove obstacles for all of you during the day. We thank him for his help with this. Now we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla. Ave Nalla Nalla. Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank Saint Gnanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we start with honoring the various time elements that are active in my local area. We start with honoring the planet that's ruling the day. Today is Tuesday, ruled by Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars on the blackboard chart. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. At the moment, the moon is in a star of Satyabisha. This is a star of prosperity and also energies for healing. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Next, we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. At the moment in my area, we are in the 5th waxing moon phase, called Panchami in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Panchami Devye Namaha. Om Panchami Devye Namaha. Om Panchami Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that's ruling the hour. In my area, this is the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we're going to invoke the yoga and the Karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these elements, we would not use flower petals. We would say their names 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called Siddhi, which has energies for accomplishment. Siddhi, Siddhi, Siddhi. And the Karana that's active right now is one called Balava, which has energies that are spiritual. Balava, Balava, Balava. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We start with looking at whatever sign is the ascendant sign, shown here with the letters AC. This is the sign coming up on the eastern horizon in my local area. This is Danas, or Sagittarius. Dr. Pillai said we would start with honoring the planet that rules the ascendant sign as a gesture to the importance of that planet at the moment. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Today in Sagittarius, we have the sun, we have Venus, and we have Mercury. We start with honoring the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Mula. This is a star symbolized as tied up roots of plants. This is a star that has energies for foundational energies, for getting to the root of the matter. We honor this star, and I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Mulaye Namaha. Om Mulaye Namaha. Om Mulaye Namaha. Mula star is ruled by Niriti, a smoky goddess of transformational change. We ask her blessings. Om Niritye Namaha. Om Niritye Namaha. Om Nritye Namaha. Mula star is ruled by Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now we're going to honor Venus and Mercury for being in Sagittarius. Both of those planets are in the same star, so I'll invoke both the planets before I invoke the star. We start with honoring Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury for being in Sagittarius. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Both Venus and Mercury are in a star called Uttara Ashada. This is a star that can give long-lasting blessings for success. I put the flower petals across Venus and Mercury. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Uttarshada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them, and I put the flower petals across Venus and Mercury. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Uttarashada star, which is the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Dhanus or Sagittarius, the most idealistic and noble-minded of all the zodiac signs, today containing the sun, which is our soul. Venus, planet of love and happiness, and Mercury, planet that helps with our mind, our intellect, also planet that helps with logical and analytical thinking. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign, going in a clockwise direction from the ascendant, that has a planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto and also Saturn. We honor Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Uttarashada, he is in the star Uttarashada. Uttarashada crosses across the boundaries of both Sagittarius and Capricorn. We honor this star, and I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas. We ask all 10 of them to give us their blessings. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor Saturn for being in Capricorn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Dhanishta. This is a star that can give us blessings for prosperity, music, good reputation. We ask this star to bless all of us, and I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by the 8 Vasus, 8 light beings who each rule different spheres of existence. We ask for blessings from all 8 of them. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities. Today, containing Pluto, a planet that can help with rationality and science, and Saturn, a planet that can help with patience, structure, perseverance, organization, and compassion. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains the moon and also Neptune. We start with honoring the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Satyabisha. This is a star that can give blessings for prosperity and also blessings for healing energy and reinvigorating the body. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Satyabisha star is ruled by Varuna, the archetype who rules the rains and the oceans. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabisha's star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor Neptune for being in Aquarius. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purva Bhadrapada. This is a star that can give us blessings for work, for charity, and for purification. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purva Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Purva Bhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purva Bhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, the most humanitarian and service-oriented of all the zodiac signs, today containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and a planet that helps us to have receptivity to light, and Neptune, a planet that helps with our intuition and our ability to understand our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Jupiter. We honor Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Uttara Bhadrapada. Dr. Pillai says this is a star that can help us with business development. We ask this star to help all of us with our business development. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Ayurbundia, an archetype who can help to guard treasures and valuables. We ask him to guard our treasures and valuables, as well as to guard our treasure that is the very earth itself. Om Ayurbundiaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundiaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundiaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena or Pisces, the most transcendental and spiritual of all the zodiac signs, today containing Jupiter, a planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, and also a planet that can help with wealth and everything related to banking or legal matters. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Misha or Aries, which today contains Rahu and also Uranus, who is retrograde. Both of those planets are in the same star, so we will honor both the planets before I invoke the star. We start with honoring Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus, who is retrograde. When a planet is retrograde, he is extra powerful. I put the flower petals on Uranus. Om Ram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Ram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Both Rahu and Uranus are in a star called Bharani. This is a star symbolized as the yoni, which is a symbol that represents the female private parts. This is a star with a tremendous amount of divine, feminine Shakti, or power, or energy. I put the flower petals across Rahu and Uranus. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Yama. He is an archetype of justice. We ask for us to be just and merciful to others, and we ask for justice on this planet. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani star containing Rahu, a planet that can help open to fresh ideas, and a planet that can help us to make friends with new technologies. And Uranus, a planet that can help with success in life, higher intelligence, and also help us with astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Okay, I just saw Evelyn saying no sound, but now she's saying okay. All right, I didn't do anything to the mic, so I'm glad it's working still. Okay, we were pausing to reflect on Misha or Aries, today containing Rahu and Uranus. Now, the next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains Mars, who is retrograde and extra powerful. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Rohini. This is a star of prosperity, beauty, and creativity. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Om Rohinihe Namaha. Rohini star is ruled by Brahma, an archetype of creation and creativity. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Om Brahmaye Namaha. Rohini star is ruled by the moon. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energies, and also a love of luxury and comforts. Today, containing Mars, a planet that is both a healer and a warrior. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu star. Ketu is in the star of Swati. Swati is a star that has energy for divine blessings, according to Dr. Pillai. We ask Swati to give us these blessings. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, the archetype who rules the wind and the air element, and also who is the father of Hanuman. We honor Vayu. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign with energies for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now I take a lit tea light and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the various piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked. Now, I take a lit incense stick and offer the element of air with the incense and a sweet fragrance, circling that around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Now, I take a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I'm offering a small tangerine to represent the earth element, passing that above the chart 3 times. And later in the day, I will eat the tangerine as a blessed fruit or a prasad. Now I make prayer hands and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them for their positive blessings to flow into the lives of all of us, our families, our friends, our colleagues, our neighbors, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I pray for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for about a minute, and then I can answer questions if you post them in the chat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. Right now, we have a little time for answering questions, if you have them, and if you want to post them in the chat, I'll try my best to answer them. And if there are no questions, that's okay too. I know that it's been a busy week for many people, and it's okay to let you go on about your day or your evening. I want to be always very respectful towards your time. I see Evelyn expressing gratitude. It's my pleasure to be doing this program, and I'm very happy to be sharing the puja with a larger audience. I know that it's more of an advanced form of puja, and I know that those of you that come regularly are probably older souls, that you're willing to come and spend some time with the planets and the stars like that it makes some kind of sense to you. All right. Not seeing any questions this morning in the chat, so I will go ahead and close out our session for today. We'll be here tomorrow. We do appreciate it that when people hit the like button and when they subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. And Dr. Pillai is very keen for the channel to continue to grow. So thank you all for being here. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all.